My dear friends, welcome back. In today's session, we will discuss about the query equivalence in database management systems. Normally, in general situations, already we know what is the meaning of equivalence. Definitely, when we will say that either two or more equivalent, definitely it produces the same results. Here we will discuss about query equivalence. That means two or more queries are equal, then we will say that these two are maintain the equal functionalities. Okay, so in that point of view, here we will discuss about any two relational expressions are said to be equivalent if both the expression generate same set of records, then only we will say that these two are equivalent. Okay, when two expressions are equivalent, we can use them interchangeably based on the terms and conditions, based on the functionalities, based on the capabilities. We will replace one by another. Okay, definitely. Suppose we will consider two statements are equivalent, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Based on the situations, we will replace the LHS by the RHS or RHS by the LHS. Okay, so here we can use either of the expression whichever gives better performance. Okay, so for the better performance point of view, here we will use the interchangeable. Okay, now we will see what is the meaning of equivalent with the help of SQL. Here what is our aim? A user wants to fetch the records of the employees whose salary is greater than 10,000. Okay, in this point of view already we know how to write the queries. So simply here we will select the employee names from employee table. Here what is the condition? Here we want the information about whose salary is greater than 10,000. Okay, so for that point of view, here we will write the relational algebra expressions actually at the time of execution. So our queries are converted into relational algebra expressions with the help of parser and translator. Okay, so here these two are equivalent. Actually, in the first relational algebra, we will first write the selection salary greater than 10,000. After that, we will use the projection employee name. Okay, so here we will select the employee name from employee. After that, we will short out whose salary is greater than 10,000. Suppose please observe the below example here. First we will short out the whose salary is greater than 10,000 from the employee table. After that we will consider only those employee names. So here these two relational algebra produces the same result. So that's why these two are equivalent. Now we will see with the help of queries here. So here please observe here, select star from student where age is equal to 18. Here what is our aim here? So here we will select all the information from the student table whose age is equal to 18. After that we will sort out whose class id is design 1. Okay, so here please observe the bottom query also same. Here select the student details from the student table. First here we will sort out the class id design 1. After that we will consider only the age 18. Okay, so for this point of view, by using the selection operations, here we will mention the syntax. Okay, so here please observe selection operation sigma theta 1 of sigma theta 2 from the table. Here that is also equal to sigma theta 2 of sigma theta 1 from particular table. Okay, here what is the meaning of sigma and theta? Sorry, theta and t. Here t means the table, theta is used for the filter the conditions. Okay, so in this point of view, here our query is to retrieve the students age 18 who are studying in class design 1. So in this point of view, here I will mention the two queries. These two are produce the same result, but here we will apply some interchangeabilities. Okay, so this is the example related to by using selection operations. So here please observe carefully for the query. Here we will retrieve the results Okay, so in that point of view first, okay, so actually what is our aim here? We want the age 18 students and who's studying only design 1 class. Okay, so for that point of view, upper part, okay, so that is the whole student table. Here we will consider the age 18 who studies design 1. Okay, so that's why in the left hand side table first we will sort out the design 1 students. So here we will retrieve the 3 results from those information. So here what is the next condition? Here we want 18 age. Okay, that's why we will filter the condition, we will apply that filter. So finally we will get the 2 results. Okay, so same, please observe the bottom output here. From the student table first we will filter the whose age is 18. So here we received 3 informations. From this information here we will filter the what filter applied here, whose class id is design 1. Okay, that is the example. Next, so here we will consider another example. Here also we will apply the same, but here we will mention the join operation also. Okay, so here please observe the LHS and RHS here. So here we will consider the 2 tables, one is employee table and another one is department table. Okay, so here the right hand side what the process is going on regarding to the LHS. Okay, so first what is the LHS here? First we will merge the, that means we will join the employee table and department table. Okay, so here we will apply simple cross product. Okay, how to apply the cross product already we have discussed at the time of relational algebra expressions. So first we will apply the join. From this join table we will retrieve the information. What information we want? Here we want whose employee department id and department id equal, then we will filter the information. That is the right hand side bottom output. Now we will see the right hand side from the example. So here we will apply what we are applied here, what information we want. So from the employee table and department table here we will retrieve the information regarding to whose employee table department id is equal to department table department id. Okay, here we will retrieve the information. So finally these two are equal, that's why these 2 queries are equal. Okay, so that is the information about query equivalence. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you.